Have you ever wondered how some shops just starting out already are making more money than you make in an entire year? Now, you may have seen me in recent interviews discussing how I pick niches and products that continuously bring in six figures annually. And in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can achieve the same success. So, are you ready to uncover Etsy's biggest secrets? If so, let's dive into this. Now, many people say the first step is look at your passion or your skills. Now, while that's good advice and does help create designs, doesn't always lead to profits. After all, we're here to make money, right? So let's discuss the most important aspect, which is mastering market research. Understanding what sells and who buys it is where the money is. And this is what separates a normal shop from the successful one. So let's jump onto EverBee so I can show you how to find those winning niches and products. So what I like to do is go to product analytics, and I like to search for the product this way. It allows me to see how many they're selling based off of certain keywords, and I can also do a little bit of market research on that actual item. So in this case, let's just go with, say, coffee mugs. We'll start with a coffee mug and then break it down and go into more niche specific. So as I type in coffee mug, we'll see all the following coffee mugs pop up. And there's a dog one, then there's Trump, which is political. Then you don't even have a coffee mug. This is a tumbler. Another one political, tumbler again, coffee mug with some writing, coffee mug. This is just a clear glass. And then as you see, another tumbler. Now they're using it because they're using the words coffee and then mug, so that's how they're coming up, some of these. So if you notice, you have this dog one right here, 14 months, and then another dog one here, 23 months. So how about we pinpoint that? Say if we're gonna target custom pet mugs, right? So we'll do, let's do custom pet mug, how about that? And then as we go there, we'll see all these different reviews, different sales, different months. We have this one right here. It's a baby, but it's only 2 months old. We have this one right here, 4 months old. So this is what I kind of look for. So if you're looking here, you have 23 months old, and this is bringing in an average of $29,000 per month. It has a total of 2,338 sales so far. Now, I want to try to find something that just was released recently and is already making money. That means that there is still a lot of value in that market. I can go into that actual niche and still make money. So looking at something like this with 2 months and 4 months is important. So what we're going to do is check out this one right here. 4 months, it already has 325 sales. We're going to click on that one, and we can see right here in the past 30 days, it's had 148 sales. Now going into the actual listing to see how much they're charging for this, we see right there it's $25, and it's just for an 11 ounce, $25. It goes up to 26, and it's based on how many pets you add. So if you add one pet, it's 25, 2 pets, 26, and then 3, 26.50. So that's really nice. You're getting a little extra money by adding additional pets to that coffee mug. So now after we understand that it's 11 ounce, $25, one pet, if we go down here, see how much they're charging for shipping. It's $9.22, right? So let's do the math here. I'm gonna pull out my phone. Yeah, $25 plus $9.22. It is $34.22 for this mug. So now what I'm gonna do is we're going to go on Printify, and we're going to find a coffee mug. And here's the coffee mug right here. This one here, you have all these other different ones as well, so it's up to you on what you want to choose. So they're just doing a basic 11 ounce white coffee mug, right? In that case, this one right here, it sells for $3.50, and then the shipping is $6.99 if you went with standard, okay? So let's minus that from that. Minus 6.99 and minus 3.50. That means you make $23.73 before Etsy fees. Etsy fees is probably about $2, right? So you minus $2, you're still making $21.73 with this one coffee mug. And it just was launched, what, 4 months ago? And it's already making that amount of money? So if you look at it in here, 325 sales in 4 months. So times this, 325 sales is $7,062. Divide that by 4 months. They're averaging $1,765 in net profit each and every single month from this one product. This is a winner. So let's jump back onto EverBee so we can look at another product. Okay, so jumping into another one, let's do wall art, right? So if you go to wall art, just wall art by itself, just typing in the keyword wall art, you have 8 million listings, 8.9 million listings. So you have to kind of do a little bit of research, niche it down, figure out what you're gonna go for, right? So say, we'll do the same exact thing. The pet trend is huge and a huge seller on Etsy. So let's say if we did a dog wall art, right? And we had that here, you have all these different art pieces that you could do. Now, most of them are digital, right? So let's do pet art. And dog pet art, okay? So as we're scrolling through here, you have this one here. That's not art. That's not art. Again, you want to try to look for something that has just recently launched, because in order for you to succeed and take over a market, look for other people that have already done it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel here, okay? So right here, you have this guy, but that's a digital one. And then you have this one right here. That is not digital, 4 months old, already bringing in $22,000 a month. $22,000 a month. So I'm gonna click on this. It sold 246 in the past month. Click on that. All right, now it popped up right here, 25% off water painting. Now, if you're curious on how to make this, if you notice that this is a little like watercolor and it is a little different, it's not the actual dog. If you're curious on how to actually make that design, I did an entire video, so make sure you check that out and give you a free action in order to take a customer's photo of their pet or even themselves and turn it into a style like this. It takes seconds. You click one button in Photoshop or Photopea. It's up to you on whichever one you want to use. That action works in both, and within seconds, you can have this image. So this isn't something that's going to take you forever to make. Now, let's break this down. It shows $17.99, but as you scroll down to $17.99, it's only for a digital file. So if you choose one of these options, which would be your canvas plus a little border around it, you either have a canvas print or a black frame. This one right here, 8x10 black frame, $71.99 for an 8x10 black frame. It's crazy, watch. So let's go to Printify. We're gonna do canvas. We're gonna find one with a black frame. Now there's a little bit here. You have this guy, you have this one. So let's open up this one and let's open up this one so we can see the different prices. So right here, this price for an 8x10 is $26.23, and the other one right here, 8x10 is $17.56. Clearly that's what we want to do, right? We want to go after this. So right here, you know, 8x10, $17.56 instead of that $23. All right, so let's do the math here, right? So they are charging $71.99 for this, and it's free shipping. Well, I would hope it's free shipping. So, you know, $72, right? $71.99, all right? And then we're going to take minus that from how much it costs, okay? $17.56 minus 17.56, and then minus how much it's going to cost us for shipping, because we're going to eat the shipping on this one, right? We'll do standard. And a standard right here is still $14.09. Well, actually, that means each and every single one that they sold, if they sold in an 8x10, they could have made more money if they sold those higher ones, those bigger items, right? But in just an 8x10, they're making $40 per sale. Insane margins. Now, if we go back to this, right? This right here, if you go higher into the bigger ones, this is a print only for that. 16x20 black frame, $104. Going back on Printify, you could see that right there, the 16x20, I mean, look at it. Cost them $34 plus about $14 shipping. You can see right there how much money they're making in just this little time frame. We're going to base the total off that they're only selling 8x10s. And out of the 4 months, they only sold just 8x10s. Let's just assume that. So here we go, 436 sales, right? So we're going to times that by 436. They have made $17.5 thousand in net profit, not gross, net profit. Divide that by 4 months. They're averaging $4.4 thousand a month on just one item that literally takes seconds to make. And if you check out that video where I give a free action on how to do this, you could do it in seconds and you can make the same amount of money. And there you have it. It's pretty simple, right? See, we make things complicated. Selling online is actually very easy, and market research is even easier, as long as you understand the data. Now, always make sure that you pick a product that has good margins. Otherwise, you're gonna end up chasing money. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. You know I love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.